Hi everyone, we are M. Swarnasudha and Divya. Now we are going to discuss about CCS343 Digital and Mobile Fluorescence Experiment. In this, we are going to see the first experiment, installation of Sleuth kit on the Linux, listing all the data blocks, analyzing, allocating as well as unallocating the block of disk image. This experiment mainly used to recover the deleted files which have been stored in any hard drive like pen drive, mobile or a hard disk. To complete this exercise, we need the following prerequisite software. First one VirtualBox, second Kali Linux VM file. Both we have given a link for downloading this software. And also to complete this experiment, we also need the DD files which have been stored in the drive. We have given a link for your reference for downloading. Already we have downloaded the VirtualBox and Kali Linux. First we are going to install the VirtualBox. Double click on the VirtualBox. VirtualBox is a free open source hypervisor tool that allows us to create and manage the virtual machine on our computer. So we are going to install the VirtualBox. Click on to the next button, click on to the next, yes, install. So the VirtualBox will be installed in our system. Click on to the finish. Now the VirtualBox have been installed. Now next step, we want to install the Kali Linux. For that you have to click on to the add. Go to the downloads where we have downloaded the Kali Linux. Double click on that. Now the Kali Linux have been downloading. Click on to the start button. Now Kali Linux window has been opened. So we can see the Kali Linux window has been opened. You have to give password and username as a Kali. Click on to the login. Now right click on the desktop to open the terminal. Next step, we want to install a Sleuth kit. For that we have to move to the root directory. To move to the root directory, we have a command called su sudo space su. It will move to the root directory. It will ask for the password. Give Kali. Now we are in root directory. To install a Sleuth kit, use a command sudo apt space install Sleuth kit. So to install a Sleuth kit, this is the command used. And after installing, you will be getting a command called as done. This shows the Sleuth kit has been installed. Now we have finished installing a Sleuth kit. After that, to complete this exercise, as mentioned before, we want a DD images, which is we found the link in the PPT prerequest. Copy that link. Go for the browser. Paste the link where we have stored the DD files. You can see the DD files. Download all the DD files. So we have downloaded all the DD files. which need to complete this exercise. Go for the download, check whether all the files have been downloaded. Now all the DD files are available in the downloads. Now in a terminal we are in the desktop. So by using the command cd ... will be coming out from the desktop. We have to move to the download cd downloads where the DD files have been stored. Give ls command to list the DD files. So you can see the DD files. Now all the DD files have been available in the downloads. Now what we have done, we have installed the VirtualBox, Kali Linux, SleuthKit. This SleuthKit is mainly used to investigate the disk image, mainly used to analyze the file system's data. For that, we have to list all the data blocks, which is using a command img_stat file name. So we will be getting all the data blocks in this file. So this command gives the image file information. So you can see it is a type of which type of file and also size and also the sector size. Next step, we want to analyze the allocated and also unallocated the block of disk image. To get that, we have to use a command called as mmls, give the file name. It will give you the type of partition, length of partition. Seeing this partition will be easy to find the gaps between the partitions. Now to recover the files which have been deleted, we have to give the command fls, the file name. This fls command is mainly used to display the files which have been recently deleted. So it will list the files which have been recently deleted. We can see the file names which has been deleted. To recover the files, we have to use the command tsk_recover space -a, give the file name, and also you can give the folder in which we have to recover. I have given test_recover where the deleted files have to be stored. Then use that tsk_recover -a image dot, that is the file name, and you have to give the folder name where it have to be stored. So if you use that command, you can see the files, 4 files have been recovered. To check whether the files which have been deleted has been recovered, go to the downloads. We have created a folder called as recover. Check in that folder whether the files which have been deleted, it is there or not. So go for a download, check to the recover folder where we can see the 2 files which were deleted have been restored. You can also check this file using a terminal. Go to the terminal. In the downloads, give the cd, the folder name recover, where you can see, putting the ls command, you can see the files which have been deleted has been successfully recovered. So we have successfully completed the exercise. We have downloaded and installed the VirtualBox, Kali Linux, and also we have downloaded the DD files from the drive what have been given, and we have installed the SleuthKit. And after installation of SleuthKit, we have listed all the blocks using the img_stat command, and also we have analyzed the allocated, unallocated the blocks by using the mmls command, which will list the partition, and also we have used the command fls to recover the files in an image file. After that, after recovering by using the tsk recover command, we have recovered the files which have been deleted and stored in the folder called as recovered, and also we have checked that all the files which have been deleted have been stored in the recover in the downloads, also we also checked in the terminal also. Thank you.